Hello and God damn it. Hello and welcome to Flippin' Through, the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news, review, and interview channel. And today we're flipping through, I don't know what we're doing. We're flipping through some stuff. We're talking shit. Maybe we're going to play some video games. Not going to lie. Here, I should probably do this. Not going to lie, I think I wrecked my setup again by making a minor change. So with that, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below if you want to support my channel. Well, you can go to patreon.com/flippinthrough. Obviously, hitting like, hitting subscribe, leaving a comment down below. That's the #1 way to support this channel. If you want to support me in another way, patreon.com/flippinthrough. I'm not going to wear these because I don't have my I don't have my deal on. What is it called? The video games aren't working, so I don't have to wear earbuds. You support me on Patreon, you get a 6 set of stickers. You get some pretty awesome buttons, my signature buttons, which, you know what, I'm going to go into all of that later. You can also visit my website. My website, flippinthrough.com. You can also get there by going to crackedcoversite.com. Here, I'm going to put that. www.crackedcoversite.com. And that will bring you to my website, Flippin' Through, where you can go get a link to the Patreon, to my Etsy store, to my YouTube channel, and to my Instagram. If you guys are in the show, if you guys want to send me something and I'm doing this show, send me a DM on Instagram. That's the best way to get something to me. All right. Anyway, if you're watching in the live stream right now, you should leave a comment in the chat. If you do that, I'm going to give you a shout out in just a little bit. Also, this chat is awesome. It's like the best. Friendships are made. Relationships forged. It's really super duper DB Kuper. What the hell? Why are a bunch of these missing? God damn it. Etsy is such a... I'm going to take deep breaths. Patreon.com/flippinthrough. These are the people who support me on Patreon right now. Can you guys tell I'm flustered? I'm so freaking annoyed with all these like little things that are going wrong right now with my digital life. These are the people that support me on Patreon right now. Jacqueline Gosling, Reflection of Perfection, Frank Schneider, Misimo, David Strickler, Megan McInerney, Shane Buckley, Bobby Weigel, Cam Hayden, Rob Wilson, Rod Mead Sperry, Andrew Goldfarb, Casey Ori, and Little Cozy Nostril. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I hope I can keep on earning it. Hey, I got a question, boys. How do I sound right now? Harvey Esquire says, Jello. Sticks McFly is here. Sticks, Harvey. What about me, dude? Angel Acevedo. Sketchyworks is here in the chat. Hello, Sketchyworks. Nice to see you. Cam Hayden. Hello, nerds. Hello to you, man. Here's Face Blue Smiling. Pretty good. I asked you guys, how am I sounding? How am I doing? Because check this out. This microphone, it's fake. I'm not even talking into it. I got a new microphone. So now, look at me go. Look at me go. You guys can hear me. I dip back here. You can hear me. Over here, you can hear me. Nothing's in my way. Do some calisthenics, and I'm still perfectly audible. How sick is that? Pretty good, huh? That's what I spend your Patreon money on, is cool stuff like this. And I got 3 new books. I went on a shopping spree. on eBay and picked up some pretty cool books, and I want to explore those a little bit. I am really worried about the fact that I did want to play Spy versus Spy, but I think I may have like fudged things up. But I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll try it later. In the meantime, be sure to mute it in the bathroom. Noisily, noisily or nosily, or no silly. Which one? I don't know. Anyway, you guys want to see what I got? It's pretty cool. So like I said, I went on a little bit of a shopping spree. Ugh. And I'm gonna show, I gave you a little peek. Those eagle-eyed viewers, nasally. You son of a bitch. I have a nasally voice, okay? So, thank you for bringing attention to that. It's like the one thing about me that I am self-conscious about. And you found it. So thank you, Harvey, for that. All right, if you guys are longtime viewers, you know that Kyle Bridget and I, and even less occasionally. Well, hold on. Let me start again. Kyle Bridget, friend of the show, often on here, and I, and also Noah Van Sciver, friend of the show, on here a little less often. The three of us really like illustrated Bible stories, and we bonded over that. And when I heard that Basil Wolverton had done some Bible illustrations for his Christian commune group out in Washington, I was pretty excited about it. And I was going on eBay. I think I showed this on the last live stream. I was on eBay and I was looking at like the original volumes of the Bible stories that he had done. And so I almost bought those. But a little less expensive was this. Boop. The Wolverton Bible. Look at this. This was all of the things that I really wanted most out of this. I mean, I like having the original version of things. You know, I have like all these comic book boxes filled with comics just because I want the real version, the first version of it. But with this, like, I don't know. I have a Bible. Do I really need this group's like rewritten Bible stories? No, I have this now, and that's all I really wanted. I have not really had a chance to go through it a whole heck of a lot, but it's just as freaking cool as I was hoping it would be. If you are not familiar, our friend Basil Wolverton, here I'm going to go to my biggest competitor on the internet space. You know, I host obviously crackedcoversite.com, but I need to go now to madcoversite.com. Doug Guilford's madcoversite.com. We're going to do a little search for Wolverton. Ah, the frick. Wolverton. Basil Wolverton. All right, so what did Basil Wolverton do? Issue 10. Issue 10, The Face Upon the Floor. Issue 11, two things in issue 11, including the cover with, you know, the most beautiful girl here. I got to show this. For those of you who, I mean, is it even possible to be unfamiliar with its illustration? I don't think it is possible. So this is Basil Wolverton, his second appearance in Mad Magazine. And he's probably been, well, no, there's no way that what I was about to say is true. I was going to say he's probably been reprinted more than any other artist, but that's absolutely not true. But maybe like single pieces reprinted. They use like this face so often. In fact, this face got reprinted in Panic, right? They used it for a Panic cover as well. The official, the EC approved Mad knockoff. So that's pretty cool. Now, his artwork here is like very clearly his, but it is not. It is way, way different than what you would. Um, Lena the hyena. Look at that, Jesus. Um, it's a lot different than what you would expect from Basil Wolverton. Oh, and here it is. Look at the mad cover, and then there is the cheap imitation. Which twin has the phony? And of course, I forgot about all of his plop covers that he was doing. Basil Wolverton looks incredibly normal. I'm kind of shocked by it. I was hoping he would be like some grotesque person. This I am looking forward to reading through and learning a little bit more about. Um, it's so much fun though. Like his illustrations, it's they're kind of overwhelming in a way. Um, like I mean, not so much this one. Like this, look at all this rendering that he does, like in the moon and the crater. Like how I'm just sort of baffled by the amount of detail that he's able to include on his illustrations. Um, just all of these like little hatch marks and stuff, and the way he spaces it all out. Like, look at even these shadows right here. All of that is hatching. It's not like I mean, there are some that are like solid, but holy smokes, look at that. This is here. Instead of my big old finger, I'm going to point with. Boom. That one in particular. My goodness. You never know. He could have been grotesque by 40s or 50s standards. Oh yeah, that is true. Maybe he was. Maybe he was. Maybe people saw him. They were like, "Ugh, get away from me, you freak! You freak of nature." Golly, though. I think there's like every day that I look at professional illustrators is another day that I realize that I don't know how light and shadow works. Um, or at least I don't know how to capture it. Like if I'm doing a drawing, I never quite get the light and the shadow right. And my God, I love this one. I love this illustration. Oh my God, look at I shouldn't blaspheme. Shouldn't use the Lord's name in vain. What's cool is that they have like little what is it? Verses, Bible verses in there. God gave rules to Adam and Eve. Among them was the command not to touch the fruit of the tree of life, nor the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, under penalty of death. But Satan, in the form of a snake, told Eve that God was wrong, that they would not die if they ate the fruit. She went to the tree of knowledge of good and evil and took some fruit. You know what I don't get? I mean, like, what are they using? What translation of the Bible are they using? But look at that. I love that it's not an apple. I love I'm gonna like this book is gonna be my obsession for a while, I think. I wish I could get like really like nice prints of that. But like look at the way that he captures the parts of the tree. Like what is that called? That the bark of the tree? It's unreal. And that face. Look at that woman. It's beautiful. There's something weird about it because like I've seen before, like people talking about how, um, like the more marks you put, if you're drawing a face, like the more marks you put on it, it'll register as like wrinkles or something, and it'll make people look older. But all these like little hash marks or whatever he makes, doesn't make her look old. She still looks young and beautiful. It doesn't register as wrinkles. Um, but yeah, holy smokes. And this, the foliage, like, how is he able to do these, like, organic materials or the inorganic, like the stone? He just captures the natural look so well, but it's still cartoony. The story of Cain and Abel. Oh, look at this. I do like that they have the Bible passages included. That's very helpful, I think. Oh my God. And you know what's nice about this? I can show this to my daughters, unlike Robert Crumb's Book of Genesis. I could probably show Robert Crumb's Book of Genesis, but I'll just be like, yeah, girls, like Eve is thick as Eve is thick as pig shit. Is that a phrase? It's a phrase I've heard before. Let's see, Harvey. I can't draw a line where I want it to go. You're better than me. Thank you, Harvey. Harvey's trying to get on my good side after he brought up my nasally voice. And it's working, Harvey. You're back. You're back, baby. Same, you're Balberry. This is impressive. Lights and shadows. Yeah, you know what? Know who this would be really fun to like talk through with is Kyle Bridget. That's somebody who it would be because um, Kyle Bridget, like I have a lot of thoughts about art, but you know what Kyle Bridget has? He has vocabulary and also like deep knowledge on this. So it would be like this would be a really fun one to go through with him. But it's like a what is it, like a natural style? It doesn't look realistic, but it all looks natural. A naturalist style? Holy smokes. Look at that. And then this is like the first time I'm seeing some of these. Um, Look at that, the flood. This is so cool. All of their silhouettes in the rain. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. You guys, the Bible rules, man. It's like there's some nuts stories in there. I have to like I think I'm gonna have to move on from this because I'm getting distracted and I'm not I'm not saying anything about what I'm looking at. Except, I don't know, Basil Wolverton's the man. Look at these bars, these iron bars carrying the gorillas. Jeez Louise. I love this though. I'm fascinated by that style of rock that he does. This is so cool. This is the one right in the beginning of the book. They had this and they had it zoomed in right there. I think that there's so much going on in here. Is this like the Tower of Babel or something? Yes. The land of Shinar became the center of civilization shortly after the flood. People came from afar to gaze upon the vast mass of buildings and the high walls of the city called Babylon. God confused the language of the nations at the Tower of Babel. That was messed up. They were about to build such a sick building, and then God had to come in. Oh yeah, and the Noah's Ark in Tennessee. I should look that up. We should all go there, you guys. Go to that whatchamacallit? That Bible theme park. I think we should. Um Dudes, I'm kind of pissed off that my Etsy store is like goofed up. Now I'm distracted by that. We got 9 people tuning in. If you have not, if you did not already, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. That'd be the best. That would make me very, very happy. It would make me a happy chappy. Um, I'm so confused as to why some of these just disappeared. But oh, they're expired. Select 9, renew. Oh man, I gotta pay to renew them? Son of a beehiver. All right, I'm renewing them all. You guys better buy something. 11 people watching right now. We're looking through, for those of you just tuning in, the Wolverton Bible, the Old Testament, and Book of Revelation through the pen of Basil Wolverton, compiled by his son, Monty Wolverton, forward by Grant Geisman. And it's amazing. If you guys don't know the story, which I barely do know the story, he made this for his like Christian sect that he was a member of. They published these books of Bible stories, of which you can find a lot of these Bible stories in on eBay. Oh damn! Oh, this is Abraham about to smoke Isaac with a knife. That'd be quite a bummer. I'm gonna try to copy Basil Wolverton. Oh, look at there's like a kind of a cool moire effect going on right there. I'm going to try to recreate some of his art because I want to be a drawer like Basil Wolverton. Sorry. All right. I kind of want to jump ahead. I'm going to jump. Whoa, here we go. This is the one I wanted to find. This is awesome. One of Daniel's more frightening visions revealed a terrible beast whose several horns represented powerful kingdoms to come. King Cyrus stared at the scroll, unable to believe that he had been written about many years before he had been born. Although they were happy to get their homeland, the Jews were dismayed when they saw the ruins of their city, and especially what little remained of the temple. That's a pretty cool monster. Oh my God. This looks like Red from that 70s show. This is where we get into the Book of Revelations. Apocalypse and beyond. And what's so cool about this is these are like, there's like modern, I mean, because it's not the Old Testament. And obviously, if the Book of Revelations is going to come true, it's either going to be in modern times or in future times and not in the past, right? That should be obvious. But wow, this is what would be fun to try. It's like these buildings here, like all of that is just vertical lines. There's no outline of anything. Or like this, the Quonset hut here. All of that, there's no like line drawing aspect of it. It's just lines. I guess all drawings are just lines, so that was possibly the dumbest thing I've ever said. Oh my God, how about this brutality? Oh my gosh, maybe my kids can't look at this. That twisted I-beam, and then there's people. Oh my God. What does this say? It says right and opposite, but this is on the right. Oh. Bomb crater. Oh. Oh, to the right of the fucking caption. Jeez. All right, I'm going to read this. I looked, and there before me was a pale horse. Its rider was named Death, and Hades was following close behind him. They were given power over a fourth of the earth to kill by sword, famine, and plague, and by the wild beasts of the earth. Behold a pale horse. That's like one of the best, one of the greatest books ever written. Conspiracy theories. Loved it. Dude, I did not miss the guy from that 70s show. I said, you must be joking me, right? You're kidding me. Oh, I see. Oh, let's hope there are any guest appearances in the book from the Scientologist from that 70s show. Yeah. Hello, Ruben. Nice to see you. Oh, look at this. I missed Demir. Demir, what's up, man? Um, Look at this is yeah. Okay. It's not this 70s guy you're talking about, but there's Red. There's Red from that 70s show with Winona Ryder beside him. So that's kind of fun. Yeah, I like that. Um, yeah. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Did Basil Wolverton ever do like a comic book? Look at that. Opposite. This is titled Meteor Shower with Eclipse and Earthquake. I watched as he opened the sixth seal. There was a great earthquake. The sun turned black like sackcloth made of goat hair. The whole moon turned blood red, and the stars in the sky fell to earth as late figs drop from a fig tree when shaken by a strong wind. The sky receded like a scroll full rolling up, and every mountain and island was removed from its place. And then I got to show you this one too. This is overwhelming. Um, I might actually read the Bible if I buy this. Dude, I'm telling you, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's a lot of neat stuff in there. However you feel about religion, I think that there's some good shit in the Bible. Um, yeah, so check it out. Send me a DM if you want to talk about the Bible, because I'll talk about the Bible. Um, but probably not on the live stream because this is a family show. My God, this might be too spooky. It's insane. This is actually pretty nuts. Opposite top, opposite bottom, above. Plague of the enemies. This is from Zechariah, plague of the enemies of Jerusalem. This is the plague with which the Lord will strike all the nations that fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh will rot while they are still standing on their feet. Their eyes will rot in their sockets, and their tongues will rot in their mouths. Jeez Louise. Oh, cute. Mutants aftermath of a nuclear holocaust. The infant will play near the hole of the cobra, and the young child put his hand into the viper's nest. Look at this, though. These mutants. Wait a second. I don't understand. What's this? Kurtwood Smith. I met him. He did a bunch. What? Ruben, hey everyone. Happy to be here. Just here because I'm so immature at middle age. I still love Mad Magazine. This is the channel for middle-aged men. That's what this is. It's a channel for middle-aged men. So welcome. Glad you're here. I always wondered what they were smoking when they wrote this. I'm wondering if AEC ever published a collection of picture stories from the Bible. Yeah, they did, didn't they? I thought like EC Entertaining Comics before it was awesome. Um, I thought that that's part of what they did. They would do like educational books, historical books, things like that. Am I mistaken? Maybe I might be. Um, yeah, sure. The for the Jim Jones cult. Um, yes, I'm certain. This is look at. I mean, this is beauteous. And also, they don't I don't know that much about Jim Jones, I'm gonna be honest. That's where the Oh, he did a bunch of comics, yeah. That's like I wanna find, some more of that stuff. All the only stuff I know of Basil Wolverton at this point is Mad Magazine, Plop, and this book. That's it. And so I'm pretty ignorant about it. Quite a list, no comments on my hairline either. Um, Several books came up when I Googled picture stories from the Bible. Oh, I bet. I mean, that's the problem is that like you get stuff like there's all sorts of really cool stuff, like Bible illustrated Bible stuff by really talented artists like Robert Crumb. By Look at that. I think I showed this last time. Joe Kubert did this. This is DC put this out, the Bible. Um, and it's awesome. And then you have like you go to Hobby Lobby and they have like the Bible graphic novel, and it sucks. It just stinks. Um, I don't know that there's going to be a lot of really cool people nowadays. I don't think there's going to be like a lot of really cool people doing Bible adaptations. I could be wrong, and I look forward to being wrong on that. Um, Part 8, funny stuff. So Worldwide Church of God and Ambassador College. That is what this is for, the Worldwide Church of God. Hold on, I'm going to look that up. The Worldwide Church of God. See what this says. Boom. Here we go. The Worldwide Church of God. Am I going to read all this? I don't think they. Anyway, I think it was a sect of Christianity, and I think it was probably a pretty normal sect, just kind of small. Um, Wolverton Space Hawk is a crazy space comic, really lovely aliens etched out with his fancy hatching. Also, Chester Brown's Bible stories appeared in the back of Yummy Fur, which are very good. Yummy Fur sounds like a comic for sex perverts. That's what that sounds like. Look at that. Yeah, Space Hawk. What is this? Our friend said it's supposed to be the Rapture, by the way. What time? Anyway. Okay, hold on. I am going to look up this Basil Wolverton Space Hawk. And I spelt it wrong. All right, let's see. Space Hawk by Monty Wolverton. I hope you guys can't see my. All right, I'm not gonna. Oh, wait. Boom. I know where to go. The archive. Why was I such a dumbass? All right. This is going to be it for the Wolverton Bible. You guys, like, if you guys like Basil Wolverton, I would say this is absolutely something that you should pick up. Yeah, that's all. That's all I'm going to say. Even if you guys are like heathens or whatever, right? You're like Kyle Bridget, godless, might do you some good. And it's fun to look at. All right, I'm going to look this up. Space Hawk. No, you fool. That's the Wayback Machine. Space Hawk. I got 2 more books on my lap that I can show you guys. Here we go. Boom. All right, we're here. Boom, I'm in the mainframe, you guys. Can I do this bigger? Whoa. Oh my gosh. Dude, what a weird. Yeah, look at it's been that's his style. It's like, has this just always been his style? The answer is yes, I think. Um, God, these aliens are so cool. This is unreal. And look at all those colors. Those colors are nuts. The Space Hawk by Basil Wolverton. Look at these guys. These those ones. Look at those guys down there. Little black and white dudes. Um, yeah, those chick tracks are nuts. I remember, if you're not familiar, it's like, isn't his name like Jack Chick or something? But he made all these like little booklets, like little pamphlet things. They were shaped like that, almost like a dollar bill size. And they were little comics. And they were really, um, let's just say they were close-minded, um, towards everybody. Um, it it was something else. I remember when I was in high school, though, I went to a Catholic school, and we went to something at the convention center in downtown, and, there were people handing them out, and I grabbed one, I was looking at it, and I was like, I got strangely excited by it because they were just like, I recognized kinda how fucked up they were and how funny they were, but also, like, I don't know. I mean, there was something about them that was also alluring, right? If not the message, the format was really interesting. They had like these kind of inflammatory things. Like, uh, I mean, as a kid, it was one of them was um, something about like how Roman Catholics aren't Christian, and so it's like first I had everybody. I was like, go and get one of those comics from them, and so I was just collecting them. I used to have the shoebox just filled with them, and I don't know what happened to them, but I wish I still had them because they were such a strange little artifact. And it wasn't until like well into adulthood that I found out how well known they were. And I don't know. There's something weird about them. They're special though. I think like even with their fucked up message, it's kind of cool. I don't know. Is that wrong of me to say? Alan Moore did at least one thing Bible related. I don't know. Um, I'm not sure. What is this one? I got a book earlier this year called "It Was a Dark and Silly Night," edited by Art Spiegelman, which has a Space Hawk story. Um, oh, interesting. Art Spiegelman he's done like a lot of stuff. There's all sorts of books that I'll see, and they'll have his name attached to it, like as a editor or like a not publisher, like he'll like compile things, and I don't know. I think that's kind of cool. Um, let's see. Oh, several stories each by different artists. Yeah, Art Spiegelman related catches my interest. Rick and Morty did a parody of one of those called "The Good Morty." Um, oh, wait, of the Chick Track? No, because um, all those titles are takes on movie spoofs. And so that's like a take on The Good Son with Elijah Wood and Macaulay Culkin. Um, look at these though. This is like, am I gonna have to like start buying Space Hawk comics on eBay? Hold on, let me pull up my eBay. eBay.com. Let's go. Space Hawk. All right, we'll switch back over now. Boom, Space Hawk. Oh, holy smokes. Look at this. Limited 250 S and N. I don't know, what does S and N mean? Hardcover rare Target Comics art, $2,500. That's insane. That's the pricing of an insane person. Maybe it's worth it, but look at this. Ooh, a reprint. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That'd be just like reprints are kind of fun too. Put out by Dark Horse. So this is kind of like maybe like the EC reprints, right? How much is this? All right, I'm gonna add that to my watch list. Don't go buying that, guys. All right, I'm sick of that. Sometimes I go on here and I like stuff, and then I feel like you people buy it. Fantagraphics, first edition. What is this? Oh, look at it. It's all banged up. "32 pages of wild Wolverton wizardry." Oh, Space Hawk 3D. I love 3D comics. All right, that might be kind of cool. What's this? Oh, a soft cover? Smallest Jeep. What? Oh, there's like a GPS tracker named Space Wolf. Space Hawk. Whatever. Pre-owned. Oh, this is that Fantagraphics one. Oh, is it slip-cased? Maybe that's why it's all banged up. Anyway, I'm getting so distracted. Oh, it's a paper insert you can only get in the second season DVD. Oh, I get it now. Finally read Mouse last year, and I want to find more of his stuff. Well, you should check out, what is it, Raw? Let's get back on. Should I go to the archive again? Here we go. Art Spie. How do you spell Spiegelman? S-P-I-E? Spiegelman? L. Art Spiegelman. What an impossible name to write. It's like Matthew McConaughey. Oh yeah, that's right. You know what else Art Spiegelman did? He worked on like wacky packages and stuff. And yeah. But he also did Raw, right? Raw magazine. That was him. Okay. Maybe not that one. WWF Raw magazine. Oh my God. How do they not have it? ROM magazine? Why do they think I want ROM magazine? Anyway, how bizarre. All right, what else? Sometimes will surprise you, an old stuff they have that no one mentions anymore. Sometimes they'll even add it to the shelves if you request something old. Yeah. Yeah, I love the library. They're great. There's a complete Space Hawk collection. EI, but his is IE. Yeah, people, yeah. So I spelled it how I thought, but that was the wrong way. This is a family show. This is why we left. It is a family show, guys. Okay, Spiegelman. Yeah, I spelt it the right way with some help. I'm guessing the rapture happened while I was stuck in the 405 freeway. Yes, Spiegelman also is the brain behind Garbage Pail Kids. Yes. Dude, and those books, I flipped through the book of the Garbage Pail Kids book that I bought, along with, what was it? Oh yeah, Mars Attacks. Yeah. He's like, Art Spiegelman might be, I mean, he's had his hands in a lot of pretty awesome things. Is he like one of like the most influential but least known creators in the world? Like, because if you, I would say most people, if you said Art Spiegelman, most people would say who? And then if you said Art Spiegelman, the second largest group would say, oh, Mouse, I read that in middle school. And then, I don't know, a very small group of people would be like, oh, yeah, Garbage Pail Kids, Raw Magazine. And then there's an even smaller group that can name more than 3 things. So, yeah. Wait, when this came up in my recommends, it was after I searched for degenerate. Well, hey, you know what, Ruben? If this is your first time here, whether you got here for a search of degenerates or not, make sure that you hit subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Like, subscribe, leave a comment in the chat. That's the way that you can help this channel grow. I forgot. Hold on. Let me look something up real quick. I am keeping that WWF Raw magazine open in another tab. So if you guys see that, just don't judge me, all right? It's like Stacy Keebler. What am I gonna do? YouTube. I'm gonna go to YouTube and I'm gonna show you something. Your channel. Wait, where is my channel? Oh, browser. Look at this. You see this? Enhance. Enhance. 701 subscribers. That's right. We did it, boys. Mission accomplished. Like George W. Bush on that aircraft carrier, I stand before you now proud to say that we have accomplished our mission. 700 subscribers achieved well before the goal date that I set forth, which was to earn 700 subscribers by the birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, December 25th. And we did that. How wonderful is that? Thank you so much. And make sure that you keep tuning in, you keep subscribing. Share these videos with other middle-aged men that might be entertained by me and my hijinks. I think this is pretty cerebral stuff. No joke, 11. Well, now I know you are fucking around because it is not very cerebral. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Your applause. Oh, wait, I forgot. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's enough. Thank you. All right. Anyway, if you're watching, if you're tuning in and you're just tuning in, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up because now I got 2 more things. As you a lot of you probably know, what was it? Was it Dark Horse? Yeah, Dark Horse Comics put out some Harvey Kurtzman books, and they did 2 of them so far. And I don't know if there will be more of them or not, but the first one that they put out was Harvey Kurtzman's Jungle Book. Now, this is one that I actually didn't know about, to be honest with you. It is on the back cover. It says ranked number 26 on Comics Journal's top 100 comics of the 20th century. I do kind of want to see that list. I might actually pull that up. Yeah, let me show you this. All right. Boom. Because this is, I have like flipped through it a little bit. I had it on my bedside table, but I don't really know anything about it yet. In 1958, Harvey Kurtzman, the creator of Mad, approached visionary publisher Ian Ballantine with a radical new idea, a book containing 4 short stories told in an illustrated sequential format and aimed at an adult audience. In the decades that followed, this concept would come to be described by the term graphic novel. Harvey Kurtzman's Jungle Book, ahead of its time, proved an unusual commercial miss for Ballantine Books and financially disastrous for Kurtzman, but its inspiration and impact was tremendous, specifically on a key group of young underground cartoonists, including Robert Crumb, Gilbert Shelton, Terry Gilliam, Jay Lynch, and, oh, look at that, Art Spiegelman, who would all seek out Kurtzman over the next decade. This deluxe edition, the first volume of the Essential Kurtzman Library, features an introduction by Gilbert Shelton, an essay by Dennis Kitchen, a conversation between Kurtzman devotees Peter Poplaski and Robert Crumb, and Art Spiegelman's original introduction from 1986. So long out of print, a long out of print masterpiece for fans old and new. This is the definitive version of Harvey Kurtzman's Jungle Book for your shelf. Now, this is something, okay, we're going to go back in time a little bit to the fact that I said there was two. There's this, and then there is this. Trump, the complete collection. Very different formats because they were very different books. The Jungle Book was a comic, whereas Trump was a magazine. Now this is volume 2 of the Essential Kurtzman, and I am actually, what's that, a sticker or something? Did I get like a knockoff? This is what I found most interesting. It's something that I don't know if anybody else noticed. Oh, I got to bring the comments back up. Sorry, my dudes. Is that edition of the Jungle Book annotated? We will find out. I don't know what annotated means. Come on, folks, don't forget to upvote. Gilbert Shelton of the Freak Brothers, nice. Terry Gilliam of Monty Python, awesome. Also of Help. This is something that I noticed in the back. Hold on. Wait, where is it? They had like a coming. Did I imagine it? What the? Oh, wait. Here we go. The Essential Harvey Kurtzman Library, Volume 1, Harvey Kurtzman's Jungle Book. Volume 2, Harvey Kurtzman's Hey Look, which would be fall of 2015. Number 63 on Comics Journal's Top 100 Comics of All Time. Oh, wait. Oh, I was thinking of Help. So Help, that was the other failed magazine he made. But they didn't put out Hey Look. They put out instead Trump, which I'm fine with. And I'll get into that in a second. But maybe we should address Stick McFly's comment. So as you can see, again, this is what I'm spending my Patreon money on. So I don't know. Maybe I should say, I'm going to save that Trump for another live stream in the future. I can't go through all of these. That would be, I guess like the term would be that I hate to be crude since this is a family show. I'd be blowing my load. But anyway, it's insane that Playboy hired the gang from Mad to make comics. Yeah, I'm going to go through that. I think that it's an amazing, that book especially is really amazing. And I want to go through it after I've gone through it and read it and learned some stuff. That's what I want to do. Annotated is a fancy word for having notes. Oh, noted. Annotated. I just watched an awesome interview with Terry Gilliam on the Video Club YouTube channel. He's my spirit animal. I think, okay, hold on. I got to look this up. I think Terry Gilliam is I think he's from Minnesota. I think I heard. Boom, boom, boom. What'd I tell you guys? I know every single person from Minnesota, okay? Terry Gilliam, there's that handsome face. Oh my God, Noodles, you look like him. Is that a self-portrait? I think you are Terry Gilliam. Look at this. Terry Gilliam, born November 22nd, 1940, in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Birmingham High School. Where the hell is that? That's in California. Yeah, he left right away. See, that's what happens is the most famous people from Minnesota leave Minnesota immediately. Wally Wood, Minnesota boy. You guys, I think some of you thought I was joking when I said that Minnesotans know every famous Minnesotan. Um, I'm guessing the Trump book came out. The Trump book came out, I think, in 2016. I don't know when. I don't know when. What's his face died? Hefner. Um, excuse me. Before my brain. What? Um, Hef was very involved. I love Terry Gilliam interviews, but in a Monty Python doc on Netflix, he actually said Help was the only humor magazine around in the 60s. Uh, I think he probably said that on purpose. Who knows though? I don't. I like to think that he was like talking shit. I kind of like that when people do that type of stuff. Um, is this the line? Oh man, you should have brought that circumcision joke earlier because I was just talking about you. Your ears must have been burning. I got my Wolverton Bible, and I was saying that you would be a fun person to go over this with, because I think that you have the vocabulary that I lack to talk about Wolverton's art. Um, yeah. So, hey, Kyle, while you're here, make sure that you hit that thumbs up button. That's the best way to support this channel. Let's see. Please keep the letter. Um, Mine is orange. What? Why is yours orange? I don't get it. It's orange? Kyle says stuff sometimes that just confuses me utterly. Anyway, here is Harvey Kurtzman Jungle Book. This is another one that I have not. Has an orange spine. What the? Okay, well, hold on. Do I not have? Do I? I wanted a first edition. Maybe I didn't get a first edition. First Fantagraphics printing, March 2009. Was yours not put out by Fantagraphics? Mine was probably not, because if it says First Fantagraphics printing, that's a distinction that you wouldn't put otherwise. So this must be reprinted by Fantagraphics, which, to be honest, I'm fine with. You know what I do notice though? This I was thrown off by this. There's like this weird gradient from like orange to blue, and I thought that it was like discolored or something. Um, yeah, yours is weird. All right, but yeah, um, this thing's sick though. Check it out. But anyway, let's get back over here. Again, like I said, I don't know this book at all. Harvey Kurtzman's Jungle Book, or Up from the Apes and Right Back Down, in which are described in words and pictures businessmen, private eyes, cowboys, and other heroes, all exhibiting the progress of man from the darkest of the cave into the light of civilization by means of television, widescreen movies, the stone axe, and other useful arts. I love this. I love all the lettering on that. There weren't many rules or restrictions. Jungle Book is one of the few things that has both my stories and art. Everything about it is mine. And here's like a beautiful self-portrait. I wish I had a self-portrait that I was proud of. I guess I should get to work. That's what I should do. If I want, I should be the change that I want to see in the world. Where's the thing that says what this is? Is this a first edition? Anyway, who gives a shit? How about that? So I do like this picture, and you do see a nipple there. So apologies for those who are watching with their children. It won't happen again. I apologize. I do like the idea, though, of this like essential Harvey Kurtzman collecting all of these projects that he had, all of these failed projects that he had, which inspired people in one way or another. Yeah. So you have, like, with a lot of these books, it's just like filled with all sorts of, historical whatever thoughts or something. What is that called? Like writings? What is it when you write something that's historical? Um, History books or something? I don't know. Yeah, we can't talk about Little Annie Fanny on this channel though, on account that it's a family channel. Um, Jungle Book rules. Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to finding out. This is the thing. This is what I was surprised by. And I did like a quick flip through of it. Oh, not yet. I'm not surprised by it yet. Geez Louise. Look at all this stuff that I'm going to have to read. But this is the original introduction by Art Spiegelman for this book, Felonious Violence. The Peter Gunn character was the only one I used from the show. What I was trying to get was that Henry Mancini feel to the story. Henry Mancini is the composer. He did all sorts of stuff, including the Peter Gunn theme. Bam, bam. He also did the Pink Panther theme, Henry Mancini. The jazz background gave me the rhythm of the piece. I like the rhythm and the movement, especially in the karate scenes. Motion and movement within the panels was and is extremely important to me. The part where he's fighting the guy, and especially where he's giving the guy the whammy, are favorites of mine. I had control of this story. The action and lines are good. It took me time and practice and effort to get it, but it's there. I know I have control when I can lean back and tell myself, that's what I wanted to say. Really, I like that. I like that the final part of the quote. I know I have control when I can lean back and tell myself, no, 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 hold on. The whole thing. I had control of this story. The action and line are good. It took me time and practice and effort to get it, but it's there. I know I have control when I can lean back and tell myself, that's what I wanted to say. I don't know. That's like inspirational, man. Holy smokes. I didn't know that Fantagraphics did a reprint. All I found is that huge oversized copy for $60 and 250 autographed. Reprint of what? Is that an annotation? Did I do it? Ah, sweet. Yeah, I don't think this is actually annotated though. This is what I found interesting about it is that I I've seen Harvey Kurtzman's like layouts and stuff for things in Mad Magazine. I've seen Harvey Kurtzman work in Mad Magazine and other places, and I was kind of surprised by this. It didn't seem as like finished. Is that the word I want? As the work I'd seen him do before. It feels like very sketchy and um, yeah, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that, that was something that kind of surprised me about it. Um, yeah. So, I don't know. Kurtzman is an extremely rhythmic cartoonist. He's musical, man. Was this a paperback when it first came out? Yeah. Yeah, almost certainly, right? They weren't doing like in the 80s hardcover books. Like, were they? I mean, okay, that's I know I know hardcover books existed, but they weren't doing like hardcover comic books like that. Not like first run, right? They would do like maybe a library edition or something. Um, but anyway, uh, yeah, I don't know. It's like I am looking forward to. Oh, is this where the guy's giving him the whammy? All the karate stuff that he was talking about. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I was just surprised by like the looks of this one. That is all. But this one's like it's kind of hard to like just go through this because it is just the comic book. Um, and yeah, so I think I'm going to be like pretty done with this pretty soon. Might have to go back to some Space Hawk. This is not comic book code approved. No, it certainly was not. But at that point, was the book code still going on? This is like the 80s? Wasn't it gone by then? I think this came out in 3 parts. So maybe it was like square bound, like perfect bound. I don't know. Hold on. Maybe we could find it. Harvey Kurtzman's Jungle Book original. We're going back to eBay, baby. Harvey Kurtz, man. Bet you can't find them, right? Oh, second print autographed. Oh, kitchen sink press. Two things working against the Jungle Book. One, it's enlarged from the size it was intended to be seen. Two, the grid on the paper he used was supposed to not be visible in the final project. It failed. The grid he used? Oh, I see it. Hold on. Oh, that's super interesting. So you can kind of see it right there. You can see them horizontally. There they here, you can see them. They come out a little bit more in this one, and then right there they come out too. Oh, that's fascinating. Kitchen Sink did a bunch of Jungle Book reprints. Got my copy at a flea market for 50 cents. You're Canadian, so that's actually like 25 cents American. Ugh, sorry. Sorry, boys. Here, hold on. That's okay. Yeah, this is So I feel dedicated to do and Bill from H. Kurtzman. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that'd be cool to have an autographed copy. Oh, that'd be fun to have an autograph from Harvey Kurtzman. 88. Oh, know what just clicked? Is they have in this one the 88 introduction by Art Spiegelman, but that was for the kitchen sink. Printing of it, this came out in the 70s. Boom, here we go. Here's an actual copy of it. From Ballantine, Harvey Kurtzman's Jungle Book. Fair condition. Does this look like fair condition? This looks like shit condition. Jungle Book by Kurtzman. So it's a lot like it's like those Mad Paperback books, right? Is that the scale that it was supposed to be at? I gotta look into this. Back to search results. All right. Should I have just bought an original version of this? No, I shouldn't have. The reprint is what was appropriate. Okay, here you go. 32 bucks. So this is what Kyle was talking about. Okay, hold on. Chrome also likes to draw on lined paper. Lined paper rules. I mean, ruled lined paper. I don't like rules. It's like that executive comic book I sent you that I regret. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe when I unpack and I find it, maybe I'll send it back to you. I don't think I will, though. I think I'm going to keep it forever. No takebacks, bro. Wikipedia says Harvey Kurtzman's Jungle Book was the first mass-produced, mass-marketed paperback of original comics content in the United States. It came out in 1959. All right, so there you go. Wikipedia told us. Okay, hold on. We're going to click it. There we go. Damn, that looks pretty cool. (1959) by Harvey Kurtzman, Library of Congress, blah, 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 printed in the United States of America. Ballantine Books. There are jungles, and then there are jungles. All right, this is pretty cool. It's funny what you say about yourself. You're not you're a funny guy. I don't know. Kyle's like one of the nicest people I've ever met. So that's funny. Anyway, guys, what am I doing now? I want to go read that. I want to go back on the archive or something. Let's see. Ooh, that's at Raw Magazine. I got to close some of these darn tabs. Know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to say this. No, not overhead. Browser. Crackedcoversite.com. That is where you can find my website. And if you go to store, you will now see, boom, all of the sick buttons that you could buy from me. If you support me on Patreon, see this Will Elder button, the Jack Davis button, the Harvey Kurtzman button, the Wally Wood button. You get all of those. Give me $5 and I'll send them to you for your continued support on patreon.com. You'll also get a sick set of stickers right here with the Potter ZB system of weights and measures logo that I sketched up, and Dalton Vaughn helped me Look at this. Boom. You can get, boom, stick it places, stick it on a box for Christmas. I don't know. I'm not in charge of Etsy. They just do whatever they want. But crackedcoversite.com. I do feel bad. I think that I think what I probably should, flippingthrough.com, I should probably have crackedcoversite.com forward to madcoversite.com. That might be the right thing to do since I bought it as a joke. Anyway, printing in the States never happens anymore. Really? What was printed in the States? Well, did I print something in the States? I don't think I did. Anyway, if you are just tuning in now, make sure that you hit like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment down below. That is the #1 way to support this channel. And you want to support this channel, don't you? 8 thumbs up. I just noticed that too. I forgot to delete that part. Usually with it auto populates, and with live streams, I do it through StreamYard, so it auto populates, and then unless I think of going to YouTube, it doesn't. It's going to be that, and so I can't change it. All right. Seneca, Fitty, thank you so much for that comment. Look at that. See, people listen. That's how you support the channel, guys. Just leave a comment down below, and that's what Seneca just did. All right, so that's pretty great. This is this is printed in the United States? How do you see that? No, this is printed in China. It says printed in China. Sorry to break your heart. Yeah. Sorry. Anyway, guys, what should I check out? I got the archive open. I should probably do that. I'm not going to go over the Trump book. I want to go over the Trump book when I have read it myself and I can actually speak with some expertise, if that's even possible for me to do. That is what I would like to do. Let's go to the archive. Spy versus Spy? Okay, actually, there's something really cool that I want to show you guys. They don't have Spy versus Spy in the archive. I just clicked it. I just went through it. All right, there's something I do want to show you. Something that these books I really love. And you talk about annotations. This book is full of annotations. All right. So let's go through. Boom. Right here. This type of stuff is pretty awesome. Boom. Trump, Art C, half size, T, matte, positive, B here, cropped. All right, what else? Boom. All right, so this was a photograph that was put into the inside front cover. So this is an unretouched outtake of Trump #1's inside front cover, reproduced from the original photographic glass plate. Original hand-lettered Trump, also used on Trump #1's inside front cover. And so this is, they're all drinking ink. That's what the bottle says. And then you have Will Elder, Wally Wood, Jack Davis, and then Harvey Kurtzman's feet hanging out back there. And it's so cool. I love this. This is the type of stuff that I really, really like to see. I like to see it because I'm extremely curious about how stuff like this is made, and there's a lot of it in here. One, this is really cool because um, this is a letter from Harvey Kurtzman to Hugh Hefner. This I don't really give a shit about, but then you have pages like this. This is stuff that I really like. Um, you see how the title is pasted there, and then you have this little trumpeter guy, and it says "New Art," a new magazine, which would like to say mainly help. Never mind other magazines, buy us. Um, and so this one was replaced by the Harvey Kurtzman trumpeter. Um, and yeah, it's there's tons of that, tons of history about how it was made. Like this, the first like mock-up of what that illustration should look like. Here's another one with all of the notes around it. And then you get into later the magazine itself, which I think is pretty cool. And look at, you can see um, right here how they used that, how they edited it and modified it, and holy smokes, it turned out great. If only it wasn't so dark and I didn't have fucking glare. Um, so this is the type of stuff that I'm really excited about in the book. Obviously, the magazines themselves, I really want to read through that, but yeah, I think I'm more I am I don't think. I am more excited about this one than the Jungle Book. But both of which I will read and get back to you guys about them. But yeah, this is gonna get its own live stream, I think. Like, I don't know. It probably deserves it. Um there probably won't be any more essential Harvey Kurtzman books. Yeah, because the Trump one was such a flop, right? Which I hope is not true because they were going to do a Hey Look one, um, which I don't know. I've never read Hey Look, so maybe it sucks, But yeah, I don't know. I guess there's that. Here, let me go back to eBay. What else is there? Here's a question I've been meaning to ask, but I can't find the right audience. You know those mini libraries they have in public parks, the wooden ones with the glass pane doors? Yes, I do. Little free libraries, that's what they're called. If I leave a Mad magazine with a mildly crude jokes, mostly puns, inside those mini libraries, and little kids might be picking up books there, is that wrong? No. I mean, like, what? No, I think that'd be kind of fun. I think that'd be really cool, actually, to drop those off. I think most of what's in a Mad magazine is so like, I don't know. It's not that shocking nowadays. I think that there's like just regular cartoons probably make jokes that I don't know. Maybe some of the stuff in the '90s is a little like where they talk about condoms and stuff like that. But um, yeah, I think that I think it's fine. I don't think there's anything you need to worry about morally or ethically. And also, I use those. A lot of it's not just for kids; it's for adults too. Um, so maybe people would dig that. I think that'd be cool as hell if I found a Mad magazine in there. Well, I probably wouldn't take it because I'd probably have it, but go for it. That'd be cute, dude. For sure. Do it. Report back. Send me a photo of you dropping off Mad magazines in little free libraries. What did Kyle say about the glare? Hold on. First, pages 15 and 16. Okay. What did Kyle say about the glare? Well, Kyle said that I need a 3-point lighting, but I don't know. Here's the problem is I need to light two things. I need to light me and I need to light my desk in a way that won't produce glare. And I don't know. I need to talk to a lightning specialist or something, a lighting specialist. Okay, page 15 and 16. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I think you left that before I got there. But this, yes, this is absolutely some of the stuff that I love. Eliminate this rope. Bleed here and here. Inside front cover, X magazine. X was the title that they were using as a placeholder. Go ahead without something, something, and then a signature. Um, but yeah, damn, dude, Harvey, you're going after me today, man. All right, what does this say? Nice. Looking forward to that live stream. Yeah, so am I. There's a ton of Hey Looks in your Mad Archives collection. What's my Mad Archives collection? I don't know what that means. My Mad Archives collection. I started reading Mad at 6. At issue 6? Damn. My mother was shocked in the 60s. There's some racist stuff in Mad sometimes. It's rare, but it's there. Well, here's the other thing. Okay, what's the concept behind the Little Free Library? To the best of your ability, just like you put books in. If you go to it and it's like all children's books, if it's outside of a school, like an elementary or like a baby school, then maybe don't do it. But Little Free Libraries are a mix of adult and kids stuff. Every single one I see, there's adults stuff and kids stuff. I think you're fine to do it. Racist stuff notwithstanding. Use 3-point on your book and then hold a spring flash. If your forehead has if your forehead has glare, it won't bother me. I thought you said your forehead has glare. Maybe copy Susie's disclaimer that the material. No, don't do it. Don't do that. I know why she has to do that, but don't do it. I left one there because I think 13 plus age kids, it would be cool. Then I live in a red state, so I just imagine some Aunt B type just being outraged or something. And then I second guessed myself. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't matter if you're in a red state or blue state because Republicans and Democrats both get their panties in a bunch over stuff that they shouldn't. Um, Mad Archives, your 4-book collection of the Mad original comics used to be behind you on every episode. What? There's Hey Look stuff in there? Oh, wait, and I just pulled it up and I think I've seen some of these before. Yes. Okay. Because it appeared, all right, so look at, I think this is it. Now I understand. So it appeared in different things or not. I don't know. But look at, they have a Hey Look. Kitchen Sink has a Hey Look book. Maybe I'll just buy that. $159? Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Kids have access to the internet and Mad Magazine in the mini library won't phase them. Yeah. Uh, that's what I would say. I am in 100% agreement. Know what the problem with my new microphone situation is? Is that sometimes I just get, I'm getting so comfy here that I don't realize that I'm out of frame. That's the problem with this. But this is great. You guys don't understand the freedom that I feel having this new microphone. Wasn't mouse banned in a bunch of schools recently for mouse? What the fuck? Oh my god. All right, hold on. Mouse banned. Uh, there are a lot of them in the Kurtzman Underground comic from the 1970s. That's probably cheap. Oh my god. All right. Okay. This actually did happen. Browser. What? Yeah, sure. Holocaust novel Mouse banned in Tennessee school district. Athens, Tennessee. The Tennessee school district has voted to ban a Pulitzer Prize winning graphic novel about the Holocaust due to inappropriate language and an illustration of a nude woman, according to minutes from a board meeting. The McMinn County School Board decided January 10th to remove Mouse from its curriculum, news outlets reported. Art Spiegelman won the Pulitzer Prize in 1992 for the work that tells the story of his Jewish parents living in the 1940s Poland and depicts him interviewing his father about his experiences as a Holocaust survivor. In an interview, Spiegelman told CNBC he was baffled by the school board's decision and called the action Orwellian. Um, it's leaving me with my jaw open, like, what? He said. The decision comes as conservative officials across the country have increasingly tried to limit the type of books that children are exposed to, including books that address structural racism and LGBTQ issues. Republican governors of South Carolina and Texas have called on superintendents to perform a systemic review of inappropriate materials in their schools. The minutes from the school board meeting indicate objections over some of the language used in Mouse. At first, Director of Schools Lee Parkinson suggested redacting it to get rid of the 8 curse words in the picture of the woman that was objected to. What? The nude woman is drawn as a mouse. In the graphic novel, Jews are drawn as mice and the Nazis are cats. It shows people hanging and it shows them killing kids. Why does the education system promote this kind of stuff? Oh, that's like, no, it is interesting. Okay, this is what I'm going to say. This might be a little sensationalized because, I mean, this I do work in education, and what does it say? To remove mouse from curriculum. That's different than banning it, though, isn't it? Like, removing it from curriculum isn't the same as saying it isn't allowed to be in the school. I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking for a silver lining, I guess. Oh my god. Don't look, kids. Comics. Oh, that's awesome. The big arc is in Tennessee. Circular polarizer camera lens filter will eliminate the glare. Do I have a thing on here though? I'm gonna Google that right now. Amazon.com. All right, I'm gonna look that up, dude. Circular polarizer filter. How many millimeters is my thing? Amazon Basics. Dude, you lied to me. This thing is $17. That's the 72 one. 52. What size is that? I gotta look that up. I wonder what that looks like. Does that look good, guys? All right. I'm about to look that up. Why couldn't he draw the mouse like what if it, yeah. Is it, who is the mouse? Is it his mom? Like he draws like super busty. Like he draws his mom all sexy. Oh, that'd be great. It was a local school district. And then comic book store said he would provide free copies to anyone who asked. That was cool. I bet that comic book store owner was like, just, I hope nobody asks. Comic book stores are struggling, man. I got Maus and other Art Spiegelman books in my college library. Don't look. Oh, we already read that one. This is one of those read an onion kind of deals. Deals, kind of? Read an onion deals, kind of? Read onion. Actually, that's inaccurate. The nude woman was not a mouse. It was a depiction of his mother in the bathtub during. All right. I feel slightly embarrassed right now. Um, all right. So yeah, that's a bummer. Hi, Honk. Who's Honk? Oh, Honk Steady. Oh, Honk Steady's the dude who hooked it up. Yeah, thank you, Honk Steady. I appreciate that. Um, I got to figure out what my camera takes because I'm gonna really try that. I appreciate that a lot because that would be a game changer. I don't know why I didn't think of that. 52. 52, that's like this big, right? 52 is what would be on like a normal camera. My camera's like has a small lens. I use like, well, I'll show you what I use. I use this. See, this is my problem. HD Cosmos. I guess I could have picked this up to look at it. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Um, but anyway, do you guys hear that? Are cameras supposed to make that noise? Weird. I'm going to investigate. I'm saying the article was inaccurate. You only read it, Pat. No, my embarrassment was from talking about his sexy mom, and then she's drawn. It was her committing suicide, and so one, it was his mom's breast, but two, that's like a very sad thing. So I was feeling mild embarrassment over that, not over the article. Yeah, articles are. You know what? There's this thing that happens with people where it's like you'll read the news or watch the news, and when it's about something you know about, you're like, "What idiots! Like, how did they get this wrong? Um, why didn't they do the extra work to actually like figure out what the real situation was?" And then the next news story comes on, and then you trust it, and you trust that they did that thing that you know they are unable to do when it comes to something that you care about. Um, I forget what that's called. Somebody came up with a clever name for it, but it happens all the time. It happens to me where I'm like, freaking idiots! Don't they know about whatever? And then the next news story comes on. I'm like, oh boy, that's true. They work hard. Anyway, um, what time is it? It's 1:39. No, that's how long I've been going is 1 hour and 39 minutes. You guys, I don't, oh, wait, actually, you know what this is what I'm going to do? I have to go to, I do want to see if there's any Hey Look on the archive. Why don't I have the archive anymore? The archive. Boom. Okay, let's go. So you guys can look at something that's, hey, look. Let's see if there's anything that shows up. Hey, look. What if I do Harvey Kurtzman? Kurtzman. I wish that the archive had some function like Google had, where they would correct you when you made a mistake. Oh, they got Humbug, they got Trump, they have Mad Magazine, some weird fantasy, Help magazine. I do have an issue of Help. Beaver Goodman. There's Nard and Pat. Mad, mad, mad. Help. Help is a cool magazine. And this is the one that Gloria Steinem worked for. So it says, I must be in the wrong waiting room. Usually captions don't get me, but this one is. Heil Hitler. Say, am I in the wrong meeting room? Um, yeah, this is a good magazine, and I want to buy some more of them. They're kind of hard to come by when you're actually like out in the real world. Um, this is those. What were these called? Like, there's that Italian word. Like, I've remembered it once in my life, but it's like the comics, the photo comics. The Helps Public Gallery. Fumetti, that's what it is. Thank you, Fumetti. Um, oh, yeah, like my friend that reported the rapture was today. Hey, look, wasn't its own comic. The earlier ones were printed to be stored in Marvel Comics when Kurtzman worked for Stan Lee. Yeah, yeah, but they have the compilation. So I was kind of hoping there was that kitchen sink one that was like over $100. Um, but a Photoshop. Um, Gilliam did the fumettis in Help. Yeah, fumettis. Those things they're. I was gonna say they're cool, but I don't believe that. That's not how I feel. I think fumettis are. They're okay. They're whatever they are. I don't know. I don't know what they are. Um, oh, here's Beaver Goodman. Oh, this is like a weird Beaver Goodman meets Starchy. Goodman goes Playboy. Damn, Goodman. Holy smokes. Will Elder rocks, man. Anyway, I should probably get going, guys. It is a school night. This whole shiny forehead thing reminds me of an bad Johnny Carson joke. Carson had a list of made-up phobias. One was yuccophobia, fear of lending Carl Malden a handkerchief. I don't know who Carl Malden is. All right, I'm middle-aged, but I'm on the younger end of the spectrum. You guys, hey, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to say it just one last time. Remember, hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment. That's how this channel grows. I'm now going to shoot for new goal for December 25th, the birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, is 725. That's reasonable. That's like a normal thing to do, right? 25 by 25. That is my new goal. I hope that we can achieve it. Team together, everyone achieves more. That is what they say. That's what I say. I came up with that. I invented that just now. So pass that along. Get people to start using it. Patreon.com/flippin through. What do you get? I guess I'll show them to you. I got them handy. You get a sick set of stickers. If you give me enough money, you're going to get this really cool set of buttons. Look at here. I have Jack Davis, Will Elder, Harvey Kurtzman signature, and Wally Wood. And then you know what? I'm feeling so nice. I'm going to throw in the Mad Hex button as well. That's if you think that what I do is worth more than a like, worth more than a comment. But flippinthrough.com, links to everything. Go and check it out. Does your sweater have a subtle pattern, or is it riddled with small grease stains? No, yes, it has a very subtle. Christ, look, see, they're like sunflowers, dog. Do you see it? Anyway, there's 12 people watching and 12 likes. Not enough. Unacceptable. Now there's 15 people watching right when I'm about to leave. Hey, so if you want to see me flip through some stuff, check it out every Saturday. I'm always flipping through. And down below, there is a link tree to Potter ZB podcast, the podcast that I do with this well-informed chap, this happy chappy little cozy nostril, Kyle Bridget. It's semi-weekly, and it's probably the best thing that I produce. So if you are subscribed to this YouTube channel, well, you got to check out Potter ZB podcast, the podcast that dares to ask, what me worry? Yes, that's right, we do. And we do it every other week. Wow, I thought I took it too far with the Malden joke. Anyway, you guys, with that, thank you so much for watching. Toodaloo.